Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, March 30th, 2021, and this is my astrological outlook for the day. So, yet again today, we have a loaded, energetic, astrological day going on, and I feel like I come on here and I've been saying that like every single day for the past few weeks, but well, actually, it's been like a couple years now where the energetics have just been crazy. But it's true. It's true. And before I get into all that's going on today, I'm just going to say the Sabians of the Sun and the Earth, and then I'll proceed into the report where I'll talk about all of the business that's happening and what this is going to activate going forward. So today, we have the Sun at 11 degrees of Aries. The Sabian of this degree, the ruler of a nation. We have the Earth at 11 Libra, a professor peering over his glasses at his students. And today, after looking at all of the transits, the aspects, the planets, the Sabians, everything that's going on, I have decided to label this day as Observation Day because that is really the major theme, and that is what it is, and that is what I am going to be doing today, and that is what I recommend that you do today as well. So, like I said, today's a big day. We have big news going on today in terms of the astrology. We have a Mercury Neptune conjunction at 22 degrees of Pisces. What's the Sabian for 22 degrees of Pisces? Who remembers? I do. It is a man bringing down the new law from Sinai. So this is a pretty significant degree. In Neptune, the planet of spirituality, has been discharging this degree for a few weeks now. And now Mercury's coming here. So this activation today, I wrote, will trigger a period of revelations on a personal and public level. Things that have been hidden, shrouded in secrecy will be exposed with this, and it's in accordance with divine law, which according to Mercury and Neptune today is the new law that will be operating on Earth. A man bringing down a new law from Sinai. That's the energetic that we are having discharged today for this conjunction that is going to really clarify a lot of things for us. Mercury is the planet, Mercury is the messenger. Mercury is the planet of information, thoughts, ideas, communicating, things going back and forth, business transactions, moving from here to there. All of those things are Mercury's domain. Mercury rules that. Neptune is the planet of the most divine and profound connection and merging back into source, while simultaneously on the lower octaves, it's very like evasive and illusion and fantasy and diluting things and hiding, obscuring, making things foggy, cloudy. Neptune can make things very unclear or very clear. And so those are the two energetics that we're working with. They're starting a new cycle today. 22 Pisces, the man bringing down the law from Sinai. Right after we had this massive full moon, things are going to come out. Not coincidentally, for this transit today, the sun is discharging the ruler of a nation, which makes me think some of the disclosure may be by or regarding various governments, people in power, and more specifically, rulers and heads of nations, like, I don't know, presidents. So we'll see. Also, though, this does present like kind of a final opportunity for these leaders' last-ditch efforts at communicating mass delusions, mind control, brainwashing, really going all out with it as the information starts coming out to try to prevent people from seeing it, accessing it, and to try to create as much cognitive dissonance as possible so that people just genuinely don't believe the facts and the truth as it comes out. This is possible as well, but it won't work it won't work. It won't work because of all the energetics that are going on. I could sit here for an hour and explain to you exactly why, transit by transit, planet by planet, degree by degree. But the moral of the story is it won't work. So information is coming out. Just watch, okay? Also, today, like I said earlier, the Earth is at, and I'm reading from my notebook. This is my notebook. This is what it looks like. This is what I do. I don't know why, but I just like it. So I'm reading a little bit of what I wrote. Today, the Earth is at 11 Libra, a professor peering over his glasses at his students. So, universe is observing our reactions to things that we see and hear today, Mercury, communications, or that we see or hear today, or rather from this point on, going forward, engaging our response. We are under observation, divine observation, I might say. And I just think that that's cute and interesting because I also like to observe things. So it is definitely an observation day today. Now let's talk about the degree of Mars, okay? The degree of Mars today is 16 Gemini. And this degree is a female activist and an emotional speech dramatizing her cause. So also with Mars here in Gemini, remember Mercury rules Gemini, so Mars is pointing to what Mercury is doing. And hold on. What, buddy? So yeah, with Mars and Gemini at this degree and with a Mercury Neptune aspect in effect today, pay attention to any prominent females involved in anything related to scandals or disclosures or large public displays of emotions, as this could give clues as to what is being disclosed or what is trying to be covered up and hidden. So because of the energetics today, Mars at the female activist in an emotional speech dramatizing her cause, while Mercury and Neptune are conjunct in Pisces, I'm saying watch the women. Keep your eye on women because that could tell us a lot about both truth and deception. But remember, deception does not win this battle. In the end, we're going into the age of Aquarius. The nodes are in Gemini and Sagittarius. Like, no matter how much restriction and how much fear and how much control is trying to be clamped down on the people right now all over the world, it's just not going to triumph because we're all going through this massive clearing and purging. So the old psychological subconscious patterns that kept us trapped in cycles of sabotaging ourselves and not being able to cultivate and rise and awaken and understand those things, the scales have been tipped, Libra. And with this full moon for sure, and all of the healing that came in. So the people are going to become so empowered that it won't matter what the thought masters say or do anymore, because when you have an empowered population who is truly thriving in and of their own ability to produce and create from within, that's more powerful. That's more powerful than anything, that's the real magic. And that's where we're going. That's how we're building the new reality. So try as they might, it won't avail. They will not succeed. And we bless them and we thank them for their efforts and for teaching us to be so strong and to find our internal power, because without that, we wouldn't have been able to break through. Okay, moving on. Okay, finally, last thing I want to say today, today is a black moon day when deep emotions and shadow side issues and feelings can be more prominent and make us kind of act out. This is because the moon is in Scorpio and will be opposing the black moon in Taurus. So every month, twice a month when the moon goes into the sign that is either the sign where the black moon currently is or the sign opposite of the black moon, because the black moon works in polarities. Then that energy is activated, and it's activated most specifically in people who hold a lot of the energy of the polarity of the signs where the black moon is. And right now the black moon is in Taurus, and so that means that people who have their sun, moon, black moon, Chiron, or just generally a stellium of planets in either Taurus or Scorpio are experiencing the most subconscious triggering right now, in order that we can bring our shadow sides forward in order to observe them, so that we can start to understand them and find the remedies within ourselves and integrate them. Yes, darling. You need to wait. I'll give it to you in a few minutes, okay? Yeah, you can have green juice in. Okay, so today is one of those days. The moon has moved into Scorpio, so that generally means, like, usually these are normally more emotionally difficult days, like I said, especially for the people who are Taurus, Scorpio heavy, when we're more likely to get triggered by things generally. Although, honestly, after all the healing energy that we have had and experienced lately, especially with the full moon we just had, and the purging of trauma and the reintegrating of light and love, and even if it hasn't been conscious, it's been going on a cellular level within all of us, because these light codes have been being activated in all of our cells and all of our, every molecule of our beings. Okay, so I don't know if these days will be as difficult as they used to be in the old reality, when we were really subconsciously ruled by our trauma and our shadow side. We've done so much lately to like purge and clear and cleanse that. I don't know if it's going to have the same effect as it usually does. And really right now, the degrees of the black moon and the south node say it all. And I feel like this is important too, the fact that the black moon is at this degree when we had this full moon that literally did verbatim everything that the black moon was describing in that in her degree right now. And the black moon rules our subconscious and our shadow sides, and that was really our subconscious trauma and stuff like that. That was really one of the themes that we were working to eradicate with the energies that were coming in over this past full moon. So I wrote the degrees of the black moon and the south node say it all as we progress through these full moon energetics. The degree of the black moon, 18 Taurus, a woman airing an old bag through a sunny window. And the south node, our karma, what we're moving away from, what we're releasing, what we've learned from, and what we need to let go of. That is a widow's past is brought to light. So we have an old bag being aired through a sunny window and a woman's past being brought to light. You could to be healed. We are being cleansed, forgiven, and filled with the pure light of the sun to heal us. That's what's going on a subconscious shadow level. And that is also what's going on with the south node, our karma, and which is in a trine to Saturn right now too, and the black moon at 18 Taurus. Now, the last thing that I want to say before I say goodbye is that we have Jupiter moving degrees. And Jupiter is moving to 24 degrees of Aquarius. And the degree of this, or the Sabian symbol, the energetic of this degree, is a man having overcome his passions, teaches deep wisdom from his experiences. So just to wrap this up today, to kind of like put the cherry on top of it all, it is time to use the wisdom of our experience to expand Jupiter and step into our futures in the new reality. This is where we're at. So that's what I got for today. We have Mercury and Neptune together. Big attempts at delusion, illusion, but also simultaneously clarity of things that have been hidden from us that absolutely cannot be stopped is being fueled by Mars. And there is something to do with the feminine that has to do with either trying to perpetuate the illusion or trying to perpetuate the exposing of the truth. Also, ruler of a nation. Look at politics. This is an astrology channel, but I can't ignore what goes on in the world because astrology relates to what goes on in the world, and it's all about data and it's all about observation. This is our observation day. So everyone have a good one, and we'll see what happens. We will keep an eye on it, and I will see you guys back tomorrow for my astrological outlook of the day. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.